Now it's time to gain a truly global perspective from someone who's uniquely qualified to give it. The news world's first live correspondent in orbit around the Earth, Mr. Steve Punt.
Hello, Steve. Nanu, Nanu.
Hi there, Rufus. Yes, here I am, floating in a tin can far above the world. From here, where I am, I can look down on Google Earth. That's official now, by the way. It's stenciled across the Pacific. And I can actually see the shrinking of the North Polar ice cap. Now, to you, probably it's just statistics, percentages, abstract data. But from up here, it's more like, where's the North Pole? This month, it's shrunk to 4.13 million square kilometres. Now, that may sound like a lot of white stuff still left, but when I tell you that just 2 years ago, it was 5.3 million square kilometres, well, you'll understand why many scientists are saying, meh.
But what's that in real terms?
11,500 square kilometres of ice being lost every week. That's 1,600 square miles of ice a day. That's roughly the same as Lindsay Lohan's cocktail barman gets through on a good night.
But as an Englishman, Steve, I'm more worried about the animals.
Well, quite right too, Humphrey. We are renownedly a nation of animal lovers, and there are big knock-on effects in the animal world. Already, as you may know, polar bears are no longer able to migrate on foot and are having to swim long distances between ice floes to find food. Now, scientists predict that by 2010, many polar bears will not only have to swim and travel on foot, but also cycle up to 50 kilometres in a sort of polar bear triathlon. And even then, they'll have to rely on reindeers to find the food for them when they finally get there in their exhausted state. So from up here, above the world, to paraphrase the late Bob Marley, it's one world, one love. Let's get together and reduce carbon emissions before millions drown. This is Steve Punt in geosynchronous orbit. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Steve.